Something happening that is going to be very consequential. And this week, the elephant in the room is that Trump is really
Lincoln Project salutes Vice President Donald Trump. As Vice President, Trump will finally have the time to do the things that make him happiest. Talk about old movies, playing on his phone, admiring the assets of other men.
You know, I have a message for our MAGA friends. You are not allowed to be surprised. Oh my gosh, you're in the finding out phase?
Elon Musk, hailed for changing the way we drive, celebrated for sending rockets toward the stars. Now the world's richest man is using his power to do something unthinkable.
Tulsi Gabbard, a dictator groupie, dangerously unqualified. Will your vote hand her all our national secrets? Kash Patel, a QAnon conspiracy nut who wants to weaponize the FBI.
Well, guess what? You know why you got to the finding out phase? Because you fucked around.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr., an anti-vax profiteer, ready to risk children's lives, cripple cancer research, and revive diseases like...
Did you believe that Trump will restore greatness to America when you cast your ballot? You can no longer pretend to be startled, according to the Lincoln Project. Their most recent advertisements? There is more of a full-on roast and less political messaging. They are thoroughly examining Trump's proposals before offering them a hearty helping of "we told you so." Trump supporters, it's time to confront the facts, because your hero, perhaps he is simply tone deaf.
Watching the power grab and illegality going on in Washington, it's easy to feel helpless, like there's nothing you can do. Don't.
Slashing funding for life-saving medicine and science. Shutting down cancer and Alzheimer's research. Solutions for childhood disease.
Trump once said he would make America a paradise. Do you recall that? It appears that his Midas touch was more rust than gold, people. Let's see what our friend with the orange hue actually left behind in the White House. Trump has pledged to make everyone wealthy. Surprisingly, though, the rest of us did not precisely benefit from those tax breaks for billionaires. The average Joe was still searching the couch cushions for spare change, while the fat cats were busy counting their money. It's rather a rough bargain. Let's talk about numbers now, because unlike some individuals we know, they don't lie. During a press conference, the wealth gap was expanding faster than Trump's nose as he was tweeting about how great the economy was. The top 1%, like a badly prepared taco bowl from Trump Tower, their bank accounts blew out. In contrast, the middle class experienced little to no increase, roughly equal to that of Trump's vocabulary. There's more though. Do you recall those incredible trade agreements that Trump would constantly boast about? As it happens, their success was comparable to that of a degree from Trump University. Unfortunately, our farmers had nowhere to sell the mountains of soybeans they were sitting on. Furthermore, this was not a lighthearted Jack and the Beanstalk story. This was the bankruptcy in Jack. Hardworking farmers have been hit harder by Trump's trade fights than by one of his crazy golf shots. They were suddenly less competitive in international marketplaces as a result of Tariff Man's ingenious scheme. Trump must have meant that he loved seeing farmers suffer when he declared that he loved them. What's perhaps more shocking is that this wasn't a passing fad. The experts, you know, the ones Trump claims don't exist, say these measures may have long-term consequences. The disparity in wealth that we are discussing is so great that it dwarfs the Grand Canyon. The next time someone claims that Trump was a financial genius, keep in mind that most Americans saw his golden touch as nothing more than rust.